అఖండం ఆర్షవిజ్ఞానభాస్కరం సదాచార ప్రవక్తారం కృష్ణం వందే జగద్గురుం వాసుదేవ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే That means, Om, I bow down to Lord Vasudeva. We are continuing Virgo. There are some interesting things to be learned about Virgo. The symbol of Virgo is a virgin with one corn in one hand. Huh? Okay.
I thought we were in Capricorn.
No. Virgo is continued. Virgo is continued. Only Capricorn is the fifth sign from Virgo. Fifth sign indicates the birth of a child. So here Virgo is represented by Mary. Capricorn is represented by Christ. Here you see sign Virgo is represented by a Karan of crop, kanki. In Telugu it is called kanki. Karan, you know? Karan అంటే ఏం చెప్పాలి? కంకి ఇది తెలియదంటారు ఏంటి? Taken from fields, then it comes to crop. That is called Karan. Karan in one hand, and another hand is lamp. A virgin in one hand Karan and in another hand lamp represents the sign Virgo. That is the symbol of Virgo. Now Mother Mary was born in Virgo. Mother Mary was born in Virgo. She represents Virgo. She is a virgin, eternal virgin. She represents the sign Virgo. She has also in one hand Karan. Mother Mary has in her one hand Karan and in other hand lamp. She gave birth to Jesus Christ at midnight. So lamp is necessary because she delivered the child at midnight. What does it symbolize? The Karan represents the crop coming from the fields, the harvest coming from the fields. That is generally, the crop comes generally during winter solstice. In your country, I do not know. No, in our country, in winter solstice by December, between December and January, crop will come. Now here Karan represents another thing, her son. God represents her son. Who is her son? Huh? Who is her son? Jesus the Christ. She delivered a child called Jesus to be spiritual food. To people. Jesus is a spiritual food. Karan is a material food we take in meals as food. Here her son Jesus, he represents the spiritual food to the people. What does it mean? If we meditate on Jesus, if we go through her life, what happens? We get some spiritual advancement. Jesus gave spiritual advancement to his disciples and followers. That is why he is called the spiritual food to people. He himself is a spiritual food.
Question? Astrology existed before Jesus.
Yes.
So, Virgo symbolized.
Oh, very good question. Very good question. All right. Astrology existed even before the birth of Jesus Christ. Then how do you present the representation of Jesus and Mary, representing Virgo? That you are all right. One thing is to be understood. That is, the birth of Savior is not temporary like us. It is always rotating. Great people, the incarnations of masters or the Lord, rotation, on the process of rotation they descend onto the earth a number of times. Even before the birth of Jesus Christ, there was some Jesus in previous periods also.
So Virgo had these symbols before Jesus.
Huh?
Virgo had the same symbols even before.
Yes. It's an eternal symbol. Every time Jesus is born, every Kali age he is born, Mary is born, he becomes the spiritual food to people. That is, by following him, we get spiritual advancement. And also he supplied, 5 loaves and 2 fishes. That is the function, ritual by Saint Mark. In the ritual of Saint Mark, we have 5 loaves. And 2 fishes. What are they? I will give the chart. In the reverse direction, the people born in Virgo, they do yoga practice in the reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 loaves and 2 fishes. This is pieces. That is astrological meaning is there in it.
This is like a secret message.
In her other hand, in Mary's other hand, there is lamp. What does it indicate? What does it represent? You know already. Lamp or light represents light in darkness. It represents light in darkness. What is darkness? Objectivity is darkness. Objectivity. That is otherness. If we feel in ourselves, it is subjectivity. If we have relation with regard to others, then it is called objectivity. So here, darkness is represented by objectivity. Why? We differentiate from one person to another person. This type of differentiation is objectivity. Because I see you with one type of sight and I see him with another type of look. So this is objectivity. Objectivity causes differences, variations, therefore to disturbances in mind, emotions. I get irritated towards the man whom I dislike. I get happy when a person comes to me whom I like. When I see Maria, I am very happy. I want to see her always. But suppose somebody in the ashram I don't like, if he appears to me, I hate. I don't want to see him. So objectivity is the origin of disturbance of mind. It ruptures the balance of mind. It gives rise to emotions, attachment, sometimes some to happiness, at other times sorrow, sometimes hatred, sometimes love, like that. So what is light then? What does light represent? Darkness is represented by objectivity. Light is represented by subjectivity. Naturally, very good. Who told me this? Who? Yourself? Well, nice. Subjectivity. What does it mean? If man lives in the subjective plane, what happens? He sees himself, I am. Subject means I am. And he sees others also as I am. He considers others also to be I am. He does not differentiate between person to person. You say, I am Maria, I am Rudolph. Everybody, the names are different, but the one I am is constantly common. If you are conscious of, if you are aware of I am constantly, that is called subjectivity. If you are aware of two objects, many persons, many, it is called darkness. So, if you are aware of one thing, one consciousness, it is subjectivity. If you are aware of number of things, it is darkness. All right. So now generally the humanity is groping in darkness or light? Darkness. Yeah, right. Agree. But there is no fear. No need for fear. We travel we make a pilgrimage, a journey from darkness to light. In Sanskrit there is a connotation in the Vedas. Mrityurma amurtangamaya, asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya. Tamasoma jyotirgamaya. Tamasoma means let us from darkness to jyotihi, light, gamaya, travel. Let us travel from darkness to light. That is a mantra in the Vedas. That is from objectivity to subjectivity. From difference to oneness. This causes differences, distinctions. This causes oneness. All right. So here lamp represents subjectivity or oneness of humanity. That is what is called wisdom. That is wisdom. Lamp represents wisdom. Darkness represents ignorance. Subjectivity is wisdom and objectivity is darkness. All right. So subjectivity means the inner light focused. There are such people who live always in subjectivity, though they live among us. Outwardly they live among us, but they live always in a subjective plane. They live in I am, they live as I am. They don't live as Punaya, as Krishnamacharya, as Ananta Krishna. No, as I am. I am is in all. See? Therefore, they are always live in the subjective plane. For such people, what is light? I am. I am is the light. Right? Wisdom is the light. I am is the light. For such people, I am, that is the Lord, is the light. What is darkness for them? They live in I am in Lord consciousness in subjective plane. Though therefore that is their light. What is their darkness? Objectivity. For them light is subjectivity, darkness is they don't live in objectivity. They always live in the subjective plane. Therefore, for people who live in light, for them darkness is subjectivity and light is darkness is objectivity and light is subjectivity. All right. For people like us, from materialists, in the case of other people who differentiate from one to another, in such a people, what happens? Darkness is God, I am. The reverse happens. That is, we are not aware of God. We are not aware of one God in all, one I am in all. Therefore, it is for us darkness. What is light for us? Objectivity is light. Subjectivity is darkness. The reverse. So there are two types of persons. One is those people have light as subjectivity and darkness as objectivity. They don't grow up in darkness. They always live in the light. That is subjectivity. The other type of people, for them, darkness is subjectivity. They live only differentiation. They always see people one from another differentially. For them, light is objectivity and darkness is subjectivity. They don't live in I am, oneness. But there are two types of people. One type of people has darkness as the sons of grace, the masters, the saints. They have darkness as objectivity and subjectivity as light. The general public, the general people like me, they take darkness as subjectivity and light as objectivity. In the Gita he said, Yanisha sarvabhutanam tashyam jagati samyavini. For saints, for masters, it is awareness, it is daytime. The daytime of masters is night for a common man. What does it mean? Krishna says in the Mantra scripture, what does it mean? They live in the plane of one Lord. We live in the plane of objectivity. That's the only meaning. All right. I already told you, Virgo represents grace of the Lord. The grace of the Lord. What is grace of the Lord? Is the love of mother. Both are one. Generally in our case also, a mother loves her child very much. What is that love? That represents the grace of God. All right. This is the symbol of Virgo. This is Virgo. This is Taurus. How much distance is there between these two? Trine aspect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth sign from Taurus. In the anti-clockwise direction, this is the fifth sign from Taurus. Here also mother represents. In Taurus, mother represents beauty, divine beauty, not ordinary beauty, divine beauty. Divine beauty. In Taurus, mother represents divine beauty. And in Virgo, she represents grace. What does it mean? If you have love for all, if a mother has love for all, then she is graceful. Automatically she gets divine beauty. Here what is the meaning of it? Not ordinary beauty. Divine beauty, what does it mean? I told you grace is equal to love of mother. I told, You please remember that point. Grace of Lord is equal to love of mother. This is represented by Virgo. And divine beauty of mother is represented by Taurus. These two are equidistant from each other, fifth sign. This is called an aspect, trine aspect. This is called trine aspect. Trine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's called trine aspect. So here it is beauty, divine mother with divine beauty. Here is mother with love. From Virgo we have to pass all these stages into anti-clockwise direction to reach Taurus. Right? The Virgo man, the Virgo person, one who is born in Virgo, has to make a pilgrimage, a journey in the reversed path. That means love of mother becomes divine beauty. We start from love, we reach divine beauty. Alright? So, divine beauty is not equal to ordinary beauty. Some people who may be ugly physically, but they have divine beauty, divine grace, divine tejas, divine light is apparent in their faces. Alright? The color may be black or white or anything. You can see light in them. That is divine beauty. So from love we travel to beauty. So what is beauty? Real beauty is? Wow, very good. Very good, very nice. What is the love? What is beauty? Love is beauty. Where there is pure love, there is beauty. That you must remember. This was given in a book by Rabindranath Tagore. A great poet wrote a book called Personality. That the name of the book is Personality. He wrote in that book, beauty is love. All right. Master gave me that book to read in my young age. At the time of evolution, once upon a time, Earth is not like now. Now Earth is in the physical plane, in the material plane. In good olden days, some millions years back, Earth was not having this physical plane. Even astral plane, even etheric plane, even vital plane, even mental plane, it was not present. It was there above mental plane, supra-mental planes. Supramental means above mental. It was living as consciousness. I am I consciousness. The earth was a conscious of itself. That consciousness was there, and the other plane is Vijnana. That means wisdom is there, but no mind, no force, no physical structure was there. Alright? It was having only consciousness and wisdom. And will. Will belongs to Buddhic plane. So it has consciousness and buddhi, not mind, not a vital, not prana, not a physical body. In those days, the earth was just like a hollow hemisphere. Hollow hemisphere. Hollow hemisphere. Half globe. It was like half globe. Now, full globe is there. In those days, some millions of years back, there was only half globe. This is hollow. There is a pit here. It is all pit in the lower part. You see, you take an orange fruit, you divide it, then the upper part is there, the lower part is differentiated. You remove the, what is that, tonality in English? Huh? Now you tear it, what do you find? Yes. What do you find? A semi-hemisphere. In those days, the earth also was like that. In those days, Virgo to Scorpio, there was only one sign. Combined together, one sign. So there were only, how many signs were there in those days? Of the first stage of evolution of an earth, there were only, how many signs are there? Now we have 12 signs. After Virgo, we have Libra, then the Scorpion. But in those days, in the ancient days, all the three come under one sign. Therefore, how many signs are there in the zodiac? 10, right? You are right. Right, girl. 10 signs, all right. There were only 10 signs in those days. From Virgo to Scorpion is one sign. It was not yet divided. That is, Libra has not come into existence then. In those days, there were no human beings because physical bodies are not there. You see? Even mental bodies are not also there. There were some people who were called sons of grace. They are called sons of grace. Yesterday I told you, Jesus propagated the theory of the doctrine of grace. So, one who receives grace from God, and by the grace of God he extends his love. He has no personal feelings. He is completely immersed in God. His wife is the grace of God. Such a fellow is always in God. Such fellows are called sons of grace. They were not having mental bodies. They were not having a mind. They were not having a vital body, etheric body. They were not having physical body. They were just consciousness in those days. They began to advance the evolution.